G'day guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your old pal Nico here. I've got some absolutely devastating news for you guys. Unfortunately, I can't film the podcast this week with the boys because thanks to the new strict restrictions, it's so annoying. I was looking forward to do it, but I can't because of the rules. We gotta save lives. But however, since I'm going back to school next week because I'm in year 11 and my friends that I want are in year 11, we could do it at school somewhere and sometime. Hopefully we can do it, just not in this house at the moment, unfortunately. Anyway, here's my tipping video. Anyway, for round 5 I did pretty well. I got 7 out of 9. Most people would have got 8 because I'm a muppet. I went with my heart when I went with Sydney because Sydney are one of my favourite teams. Okay, so yeah, I went with my heart, not my logic. Didn't think West Coast would bounce back, so yeah. And I think most people got this wrong, but the rest I got right. Got this right. Go Dogs. Got this game. Got this game. Got this game. Got this game. So you got 7 out of 9. Not too bad. Not too bad. Easily best tipping round. It was pretty simplistic. No real upsets apart from the Essendon Collingwood game. Now I'm gonna predict round 6 with Squeagle. Okay, so here we go. Squiggle once again. It worked last time for round 4. Sorry I didn't do a tipping video last week. It was just too inconvenient to do it in Marysville. Marysville videos will be coming out very shortly as well. Hopefully in the next few days. So yeah, here we go. Some tipping. Squiggle. Okay, Squiggle ladder predictor. Geelong Brisbane. It's at the SCG. It's tonight actually. I never thought it'd be at the SCG in a million years at the start of the year, but oh whatever. So Geelong Brisbane, it's a tough one. If Brisbane are in better form, but they're playing on a skinny ground, which might suit Geelong because they're used to that down at Geelong. So I'm gonna go with the Lions. I think they're playing better. I think they're gonna win by 8 points. Plus they got their captain back, Dane Zorko. Okay, and Jack Stevens out for Geelong. Collingwood Hawthorn. Collingwood got a few debutants. Haven't got Jordan De Goey. At the same time, Hawthorn haven't got a few key players, including Sean Burgoyne. It's a Sydney showground. These two teams don't play that well at Giant Stadium. Even though Hawthorn have had the momentum over Collingwood in the past few encounters, I'm gonna go Collingwood by, I don't know, 17. Yeah, I'm not too confident though, but I think they'll bounce back. They surely have to, Collingwood, surely. Yes, 17, bang. Freo St Kilda. Now Freo do have a distinct advantage because Net 5 somehow will return from a hamstring injury. And yeah, that's really weird. Oh, a hamstring injury that he sustained a couple of weeks ago, and he's back already. Wow, what a man. And anyway, Freo have been playing at Metricon Stand the past few weeks, so I know what the ground's like. They're getting used to it. Had a good win against Adelaide. They really should have won by more though. But it shows that Freo are going to be bottom 4. Even though St Kilda, I don't think they've played well at Metricon in the past. They're just in great form, and I think they'll beat Freo. Their game style is just the best at the moment, in my opinion. I'm going St Kilda by 20. West Coast Adelaide. Now, their ruckman was a muppet and accidentally let out details for Nick Nui on Twitter. Because his phone was going all cuckoo. He said Riley O'Brien, the LA Ruckman, said Nick Nui was lazy and unfit, or something like that. And I think that's motivated Nick Nat. And what I initially thought West Coast was going to win by like 50, 60 points, or maybe 30, 40 points. I'm going to up that up to. Can't go any higher. I'm going to do 58. West Coast will absolutely maul Adelaide, especially what Riley O'Brien did. Now Newitt's going to be more motivated, along with the rest of the Eagles. Plus Adelaide is just terrible, so yeah. Melbourne Gold Coast is an interesting game here at Giant Stadium. Melbourne's efficiency inside 50 is the worst in the comp, and I can't see them winning games when they've got a forward named Tom McDonald who was a one-hit wonder and only did well in 2018. So it's not, Melbourne just can't kick, they can't score. Gold Coast were very brave against Geelong, even though Matt Rowell went down. Unfortunately, Matt Rowell's going to be out for the rest of the year. But they got their other high draft pick from a couple of years ago, Isaac Rankin. So I can't wait to see what he does. I think the Suns will win. It's a very interesting game. Looking forward to this one. If Melbourne fix their structure and their kicking skills, I think they'll win. But I can't see it happening this weekend. So I think the Suns, at least their kicking efficiency, inside 50 and around the ground in general, is just 100 times better than Melbourne. So I'm going to go with the Suns by close game, 8 points. Oh, Essendon and North Melbourne. This is a good game at Metricon. Now Essendon, what a win against Collingwood was their best win of the year so far. Essendon are doing very well. North Melbourne got smashed by the Dogs. Go Dogs! So, yeah, North were trash. Essendon, good win, but Jake Stringer's out for possibly up to 3 months, which is really going to hurt them. They still haven't got Joe Danaher, so I wonder who's going to kick their goals, because Sean McKernan's been down. Try to keep forward. But I think Essendon will win in a close game. I reckon it'll be close. It's always close between these two in recent encounters. Essendon won them though. I think Essendon are just too good around the ground for North Melbourne. I think Essendon will win by 8 points. It's going to be close. Port GWS is it's probably the toughest game to pick, because it's that Metricon. Port do have an advantage because they've been playing there recently a lot. But at the same time, the Giants have come back strong in the last 2 weeks, beating Collingwood and beating Hawthorn with only 25 inside 50s, which is absolutely ridiculous. Their efficiency went through the roof inside 50. I don't know who to tip. It's a toss. This is a general toss of the coin. This one. I think I'm going to tip the Giants. I think they're just better all around the park, okay? I think their team's a lot more skilled and talented than Port Adelaide. And Port Adelaide failed their test against Brisbane, a genuine contender. And this is another one. I'm tipping the Giants in by 17. Richmond Sydney. It's a depleted Richmond up against a Sydney at the Gabba. Interesting. Richmond have lost a lot of their good players. Their ruckman, their captain, and their best and fairest last year. But Richmond have been down this path before, okay? And I think we know how to do this. Even though Richmond, I'll be short and sharp on this one. Even though Richmond have lost a few players, I'm still going to tip them. Even though Sydney, as always, they'll be brave, they'll be competitive. I think Richmond will win by 24 points. I think they'll be too good, even though we've got a depleted lineup. Hey, the last game of the round at Metricon Stadium, the Blues and the Bulldogs. Yeah, the Bulldogs were very good last week. Loved it. Our best win so far in terms of like scoring, and Josh Bruce kicked 6, It's just all around awesome. Carlton, on the other hand, another poor start cost them against the Saints. Really, they were terrible. They weren't that good in the first half, and the second half was pretty even. And Carlton fans are sick of that. The games last year, I went to both. Carlton smashed us, kicked 100 points for the first time in God knows how long against us, unfortunately. Yeah, that game was awful. They smashed us, and then the second time, when Charlie Kerner kicked 6-7 goals, and Carlton almost pinched the win against the Dogs. They're only just won by 3 points. So it's an interesting between these two. And the Patrick Cripps Marcus Bontempelli battle is on again, which is always good to see, because these two will probably be the best two players in a couple of years when your Dangerfields, your Fifes, and your Martins retire or get past their prime. So yeah, I being biased obviously, and I generally think the Bulldogs will win by 22 points. We're back. Okay, I can say this. We're just more all around skilled, even though we've got a few players out. But Carlton do regain some of their players like Zach Fisher and Jack Silvani, so that's a bit worrying, but I think the Bulldogs will win by 22 points, because I'm pretty confident. And there you go, there's round 7, Geelong, Collingwood, Perth Stadium. Ooh, crowds, interesting. Anyway guys, that's my tips for round 6. Some of them were not really controversial, I don't know what I'm saying, but anyway, hope you guys enjoy this video. It sucks that I can't do the podcast this week. Thanks, Dan Andrews. But anyway, hope you guys have a great day and take it easy.